In the listening section, you will answer up to 47 questions to demonstrate how well you understand spoken English. There are 3 types of tasks.
Didn't you say the meeting starts at 2?
Could you help me carry these boxes upstairs? Where should I submit the application form?
I don't think I'll finish the report by noon.
Is this the right line for the campus tour?
I forgot to bring my student ID today.
Do you mind if I close the window?
I heard the library closes early tonight.
Are you heading to the library now?
The library? I thought we were meeting Professor Harris in his office.
That's not until this afternoon.
Oh, I really need to start writing things down. I was about to walk across campus for no reason.
Well, since you're still here, could you help me with the projector?
Sure. Is it for your history presentation?
Yeah. I just need to make sure the slides open correctly before class.
No problem. I can check the cable and restart the computer if needed.
Great. That would save me a lot of time. Thanks.
What does the man imply that he was about to do? Why does the man say, "I really need to start writing things down"?
Did you hear back from the IT office about the classroom computer?
Yes. They said someone should come by before the next class starts.
Good. The screen kept freezing during my presentation.
I noticed that too. I reported it right after class ended. Hopefully, they only need to update the system or replace a cable. Until then, why don't you use the room next door? It has the same setup, and no one is using it this period.
Why did the man contact the IT office? What does the man suggest the woman do?
Before you leave, I need to make a quick announcement about tomorrow's biology lab. Because several microscopes are being recalibrated, we will not be able to complete the cell sample activity as planned. Instead, you'll work with the data collected by last semester's class and practice identifying patterns in their results. This change will not affect your lab grade, but please bring your lab manual, because the replacement activity still requires you to record observations and answer analysis questions.
What is the announcement mainly about? Why does the professor mention the students' lab manuals?
Have you ever noticed how a houseplant near a window seems to bend toward the light? At first, it may look as if the plant is simply reaching for sunshine, but there is actually a specific biological process behind this movement. Scientists call it phototropism. Phototropism is the way a plant grows in response to light. It helps plants position their leaves and stems so they can receive more sunlight for photosynthesis. Now, what makes this process especially interesting is that plants do not move in the same way animals do. A plant does not decide to turn toward a window. Instead, light affects the distribution of a plant hormone called auxin. Auxin usually promotes cell growth, but when light comes from one side, auxin gathers more on the shaded side of the stem. The cells on that side grow longer, causing the stem to bend toward the light. This process is useful because sunlight is one of the main resources plants need to survive. However, phototropism can also create problems in crowded environments. If many plants are competing for light, some may grow tall very quickly, but develop weaker stems. So, while bending or growing toward light can help a plant get energy, it may also require the plant to use resources that could have gone toward stronger roots or thicker stems.
What is the topic of the talk? Why does the speaker mention a houseplant near a window? What does the speaker say about auxin? What problem can phototropism create in crowded environments?